being a
We ain't got.
professional.
Yeah, we
You're
do.
gonna
All
disagree.
right.
Person. Isn't
Professional.
there anybody there?
Which one? What drink are we start with out of the two? Do we go zero sugar first?
Yeah, let's do zero sugar first.
Blackberry,
Black.
Dr. Pepper. I like how I always say this. They're really scraping the bottom. If you would have said Blackberry Dr. Pepper 15 years ago, they'd be like, you better get the hell out. Guaranteed. And with no sugar, ain't nobody gonna buy that.
Wow, just look like straight Dr. Pepper. No. Oh, I guess cherry. Does cherry Dr. Pepper have a red-ish tint?
I think so.
Yeah. That looks like straight Dr. Pepper.
I remember-
there's 6 people watching us
No way.
in Twitch right now.
I remember.
Ooh.
I don't know.
remember
Somebody.
Start announcing yourself,
Hold on.
please, before I say something that might hurt your feelings.
I remember when Vanilla Coke came out.
Oh, yeah.
And it was huge.
Yeah.
It was a huge deal.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm never going back. It's so good. And I knew a guy because we get him for free,
Yeah.
He drank so many, he got kidney stones, had to go to the hospital.
Oh goodness.
You know what I mean? You probably have to drink to do that to yourself.
Yeah.
What flavor is this? Blueberry?
Blackberry.
Blackberry? It
Blackberry.
smells really good. Oh, it tastes like assholes. This is not good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not one of those flavors where I'm like,
I think it's because I
It's
really
no
like
vanilla
Doc-
Coke.
I really like Dr. Pepper. Like that's my
Mm.
default drink. If
Wow.
it's not
What?
Pepsi, yeah, like
I was gonna say.
if it's not Pepsi,
You're
I'm
lying.
drinking.
You're a
I'm
black-
drinking-
6 cases of Pepsi downstairs.
I'm like, if I'm not drinking Pepsi, I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, and this does not. This is too strange for me. I hate this.
yeah, it's probably one of those test ones.
I heard people were saying it tasted like cough syrup. I'm fine with it.
I could feel.
I
I could see it.
I wouldn't say cough syrup, but it tastes like
Like
someone. It tastes like somebody had only fake grape and they tried to
Okay.
like make it in their house
So
and they didn't quite get it.
This is an expired grape flavoring.
Like grape adjacent, even though it's supposed to be blackberry
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper. It just tastes like failed grape. Like when they were trying to replicate grape flavor
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
missed the first couple times, it tastes like one of those.
Like, we made too much
Yeah.
of this. We gotta do something with it.
I guess we're just keeps.
We'll start with this, or do we want to do this first since it's like a chocolate adjacent?
Maybe we could do that first, yeah.
So I remember when I first had red velvet cake, and it was a lot later in life that I'd like
Yeah.
to admit.
Christopher, what's happening, man?
And the best thing about it was the frosting. It's like a cream
Yeah.
cheese frosting,
Mhm.
right? I never thought that Reese's needed to make this.
Well,
It's another one of those nobody asked
Yeah.
for it, but we have it.
Mhm.
Red velvet Reese's. Peanut butter and red velvet. And then I'm like, what is it? Is it chocolate? And people are like, I don't know.
That's what red velvet is now. It's
D-
chocolate.
They're just there for
Chocolate
the frosting.
vinegar, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, something weird, right?
Ah,
Sour
I don't
cream
know.
or
That's what I
something
heard.
strange.
Was oh yeah, with vinegar in it or something.
All right, well,
Russet though says that they're bomb.
it's pink. Pink looking.
You got to cover your face probably, and it might.
Doesn't smell anything in particular.
It's one of those halvesy cups.
Right.
Look,
What's up,
Mike's
man?
There too.
Hey.
We're just eating some stuff we never tried before. We had these red velvet Reese's. There's not enough chocolate. The chocolate walls are thinning out.
Yeah.
The chocolate bottom
I already
is
blew
almost
my bottom.
non-existent. Yeah, it's non-existent.
There you go. The trashiest one up there. Oh, you took a bite of it
Yeah, I
too.
took a bite. For the
Look at that.
section.
Look at the amount of chocolate on the bottom. They're
Yeah,
really
this is-
skimping.
Yeah, skimping a
The
lot.
ratio just is not there.
Man, I really like red velvet, and this ain't it.
I don't even taste the red velvet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't either. Like
It
that.
just tastes like
it's
peanut
just like-
butter and some bullshit.
It's kind of like the marshmallow one. It had like a weird creamy flavor to
If
it.
I didn't know this was red velvet, I
Yeah,
wouldn't know it was
wouldn't
red
have known.
velvet.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that with the marshmallow one.
Mhm.
Like,
They just don't care anymore. They just literally don't care. They're
Don't
just-
say that.
They're,
Okay, don't say that.
they're just making whatever now. Oh, I did have though. I got the Valentine's Day hearts
Okay.
for 79 cents. Man, they were good. They're so good. Those like hearts or pumpkins or trees.
Yeah.
Those are the best, man. They have such a good ratio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are the best
Chocolatey.
ratio.
Peanut buttery.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. They have such a good ratio.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, those are
There
good.
was another one that was like a seasonal one, but it wasn't in the format of the hearts, bells, stuff.
The bells were pretty good. I think the bells are not
And
bad.
the trees,
The bats,
bats, pumpkins.
pumpkins. Yeah.
So I think this is a fruity episode.
All right.
We got a bunch of fruity stuff.
It's always a fruity episode.
Now, this another one I would have never been like, let's do apple cinnamon chicharrones.
Chicharrone.
That is from the Hongos.
Ah,
Chicharrones, but this isn't like this is out of Ohio, I think. So it's not like anything crazy.
We've
right.
had this brand before.
Had them before.
Yeah.
I mean, big
Oh, the ones with Reese's Pieces.
Yeah,
I'm
those are-
surprised it took them that long. Like when that came out, I was like, oh man, I should have thought of that sort of thing. It made a lot of sense.
It did.
What it doesn't make sense is I don't like how the Reese's Pieces aren't like, I've said this a lot of times. They're not like the peanut butter M&Ms. There's no
Yeah.
chocolate in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the peanut
It's
butter
just
part,
peanut
the
butter,
candy.
yeah.
I'm like, where's
I've been
chocolate?
known to get M&Ms and Reese's Pieces
That helps.
and
Probably helps.
mix them up.
And mix them up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Doesn't smell like there's a lot of flavor.
I can smell the apple.
It's apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon.
That's crazy. There's not a lot of. I mean, it's pretty bare.
I'm kind of scared because I have an uncrowned tooth right now. So I was
Oh, no.
begging to crack in
Well,
half.
you just got to be gentle.
Oh yeah.
Be gentle.
Be gentle with it.
Oh,
I like the bigger the piece. I want a blanket of skin. I want a big vat so they can do the
Yeah, man.
chicharrone as like one big huge piece.
What is the 4505? Those pork rinds? Those are so light and fluffy, melt in your mouth deal.
That makes me want to get some more because they have
Yeah.
them at Costco, right?
Yeah.
Makes me want to get some more.
Billy likes the legit Mexican ones that you get at like the marketplace.
Yeah, there's a very light dusting of it. It's not
Just one
very
bite.
appley.
The closest thing, it tastes like a pigskin version of those cinnamon twists. that
Yeah.
Mars wants cinnamon.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it tastes like. Yeah.
Like, if you love them cinnamon twists from Taco Bell,
Yeah.
but you're trying to not kill yourself,
Yeah.
that
I
might
was
be,
gonna see
might be
if
your.
the wife wanted to try this because I think she might like them because
it?
of that same exact thing.
You get like protein from these.
Oh yeah.
8 grams of protein.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. Some say that this is what changed everything for them. They did Atkins or whatever,
Mm.
and they just went straight pork rinds.
Well, yeah, I was on
Just all day,
keto
yeah.
for a while.
It's just
and
pork
I
rinds.
had a shit ton of
Yeah.
pork rinds.
So it made all the difference, man. That pigskin coming in clutch.
I had a ton of pork rinds, and I put mayo on more things than I'd like to admit.
Ooh, you know what I had the other day? Them Costco bulgogi gimbops,
Oh yeah,
right?
Mhm.
Put a little Kewpie on there,
Mhm.
like a little stripe of it.
hell yeah.
Ooh, man, they're so good. Because Lee made some, and she's like, "You want to try some of this with me?" And I was like, "Oh, I know these are gonna be good." And I had like 2. I immediately went to the fridge, got another one, zapped it, and was like Kewpie on there. Oh man, it was so good.
Have
I was
you
like, I
tried
could eat like
rib and
4 of
wrap?
these. What's ribbon
I
wrap?
don't know. He said they are so good. So we
Is that
have to try
is
them.
that a restaurant or is it like
The
a chain?
brand of chicharrones.
Yeah, is that a brand of chicharrones? Now we're going back to
pork
Pork
rind?
rinds.
whatever this is.
Lips?
I never even heard of ribbon wrap.
No.
Are they regional?
Oh yeah, they might be an East Coast thing.
Another blueberry donut pretzels.
Yeah,
Although,
it's not blueberry flavor, it's blueberry donut.
right.
Is that because the pretzel?
I don't know, but they can't even return to what I actually liked. The
Yeah.
graham cracker ones.
Yeah.
Those were so good, and they can't even just do those. You're telling me other people don't want it? Is that what you're telling me? I don't buy
You
it.
tell me I'm the weirdo.
I don't buy it. I think that the graham cracker circles are too expensive, and they can't turn a profit because they'd have to sell the bag for too
Yeah.
much. That's the thing I found out.
It's like when
A lot of stuff just stopped being profitable because they'd have to charge too much, and people won't buy it,
People won't buy it.
even though it's amazing.
It's like
That's
McDonald's
what
only
I
has
almost
the,
feel like is going to happen with just fast food in general.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
McDonald's only has the McRib when pork prices are down.
Mm.
See, that makes sense. Also, um, the Big and Tasties, they're gone too.
Weren't they gone for a long time? Big and Tasties?
I know. We just talked about it last night
Because
because we went out and about,
Okay. Oh yeah.
and Lee's never had it, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, these are good."
good.
I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not like crazy expensive, like Five Guys would be."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I like it," and I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of like In and Out adjacent."
Blueberry donut.
Just smell
I
like a
like it.
blueberry
Like,
donut.
just like a
It does smell like a
blueberry
blueberry donut. I was like, they're good. The wine, it was like huge line,
Mhm.
which is probably all the time. And then I was like, McDonald's probably sells more hamburgers than anybody
Mhm.
because she says her favorite is Whoppers. And I was like,
Okay.
I remember everyone who's told me their favorite burger was a Whopper
Yeah.
because it was only 2 people.
Yeah.
And not that I don't enjoy a good Whopper,
Yeah.
but McDonald's sells so many more burgers than Burger King. It's like at least twice as many or something,
Mhm.
right? Even though Burger King's number 2.
Right.
And like we were talking about big, I was like, I don't even eat McDonald's. I eat fast food, but I don't eat McDonald's just for whatever reason.
Mhm.
But I used to get Big and Tasties, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, Big and Tasties." And I remember they had like a peppery
Mhm.
type of flavor. And then she looked it up, and they're like, "Don't even make them anymore."
What blows my mind about McDonald's is that
These
they're
are actually pretty good.
biggest purchasers of bacon in the world, and that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because they don't really have that much bacon stuff.
And
I
whenever
guess
you do
it's-
get something with bacon, it
yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I've never been like, "Oh, their bacon, whatever, is
Yeah,
good."
like they have the worst bacon stuff.
Mhm.
Frugals, they give you wisteria.
I know. I'm almost
It's only the milkshakes.
every
Okay.
time I think of Frugals now, I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
I
every
had it
single
once,
time.
and I was like, I never want to go back. Mmm. Peach Oreos.
I frequented Lucky's.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
legit. Lucky's is legit.
I like Lucky's too.
I've heard people talk about it. But sometimes it's just a simple burger.
Yeah. It's pretty close to what I remember Don's being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the peanut butter milkshakes.
Mhm.
I feel like they would fit in more peanut butter for us.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah. Sean
because the
always
first
makes a
time
special
I had the chocolate peanut butter milkshake, Sean put in shit ton of peanut butter in mine because he thought he was like gonna like screw me over as a joke or whatever, and I was like, "This is delicious."
It's incredible.
But I remember when Brendan was working there and he was making my chocolate
Wow.
peanut butter
It
milkshake.
smells so good.
Yeah.
Don was like coaching him, like, "Yeah, put more in, put more in." And Brendan was like, "You're not serious, are you?"
Oh wow, that smells delicious.
It smells so good, but there's not a lot of
Yeah.
frosting.
Yeah.
It's
Not-
very thin. The Japanese, or I think, right? Japanese,
Yeah,
they're
Japanese
not
are
big
very-
on the frosting.
they're
They don't
not.
do the mega stuffed,
Nope.
No.
but
They
it's
do not.
really good.
I can't even twist it off.
See, very, very thin. So thin, it's having a hard time focusing on it.
There's no
McDonald's,
twist.
I'll do a quarter pounder sometimes, but it's always going to be the Big Mac. I had a Big Mac one time, and it was made as if the manager was there, and it's so memorable that it's like I'm chasing that
Yeah.
dream.
Oh yeah.
It's like, in Point Break when he's chasing that perfect wave.
Yeah.
I'm chasing that perfect Whopper,
Mhm.
and I got close one time. I mean, it would have been perfect for me.
Mhm.
Definitely, by and far, the best Whopper I ever had,
Mhm.
or sorry, Big Mac.
Man,
And but Whoppers, there's more substance to Whoppers. I feel like
that smelled so good and tasted so
the cookie tastes way different. Is it
Like,
just me? The cookie
weird.
tastes different, right?
Yeah.
I think the cookie took away from the peach.
Something's going on. It smelled so good, but tasted so strange.
It's got a very floral, perfumey thing in the back of my
Mhm.
nose.
Yeah, like they sprinkled in some like potpourri or something
Mhm.
in there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so.
I wanted to get just the
excited.
cream, but I couldn't twist it off.
Yeah. Oh no.
I feel like
yeah.
a lot of these are just like they're not for people who sit and just eat sleeves of Oreos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is yeah. This isn't Japanese.
No, it's not
It's
Japanese.
not Japanese?
No.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Korean? So I guess I'll look at this one. It's probably Chinese. It looks Chinese. That looks-
Chinese are in the Oreo game now? They're taking over
yeah,
everything.
that looks like kanji. That's
Product of
Chinese.
China.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They're moving.
Ah, we got it before we paid.
Next one.
They're moving.
Before we
Yeah,
paid the
they're
extra.
moving into the
tariff.
Oreo game.
Doing everything else. All right. That's fair. Mondelez China, huh? So they went with the blueberry, raspberry. I got one of them bag of fruits.
Okay.
Make a smoothie.
Yeah.
Raspberries.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
Frozen
past them
stuff.
seeds.
Oh yeah.
Way too many damn seeds in there. I was like, man, I need a strainer. Oh, the seed smoothie. How is like? I know there's not that many
You're just
raspberries in
using
here.
a magic bullet.
We have a Ninja.
Oh, okay.
We have the beefier Ninja.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, Lee likes to pack it so much,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Where you hear it bogging down.
You think every time she uses it, I can hear it struggling. And I'm like, you're gonna kill the motor.
Please.
Why are you stuffing it so much? Like, what is the matter with you? I feel like it's just such a common thing. Like you're abusing it.
I mean, when I was doing the Shakeology Jakes, which I hadn't done in a long time.
I did one today. I've been doing them. I
Jeez.
stay on them.
Dang.
It's the only way I can get
I would.
nutrients.
Yeah, I know. It was so convenient. Like I would.
Ooh.
I had the old magic bullet that I would.
This one smells
Stuff.
good too.
Yeah,
There's extra stuffing in
good.
this one.
blueberry. It seems like there is, but I don't know. I think that's just because it's crooked.
I don't know.
I think it's because it's crooked.
I gotta
This
get
kind of
some open.
stinks.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I
Make
mean,
it easier.
it's kind of
for it.
it's lacking because I'm so used to at least the
Yeah.
mega stuff or double stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even eat regular ones. The cookie's way different.
The cream is dry.
The cream is dry. It's kind of tangy.
A little tangy. It's better than the other one,
It's all right. It's not blowing my
but
head.
it's not great or anything.
The
But it's better than the
blueberry
other.
side has like bits of like salt or something.
Yeah,
There's like a tang.
that was the same thing I was thinking too.
All right. Nothing crazy. All right. What else?
Sasa, what's happening?
If I was in China, I probably wouldn't buy them.
That's rough.
Oh.
Ooh. Strawberry, huh?
Yeah.
So these rice crackers, the thing that gets me about these is they're each one is individually wrapped. So when I get a giant bag and I'm eating them, just chain eating them, I have to look at the shame pile.
Yeah.
That's like huge
Mhm.
because there's wrappers everywhere.
Mhm.
Because I can't eat just one. They're probably for babies. But I eat like 15 of
They're
them.
probably for the Asian market, okay, not the American market.
I can't help it. They're so good and they don't fill you up at all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could eat infinite amount.
Mhm.
The ones with the little like coconut frosting, it's not heavy, so you just chain eating them, man.
Oh yeah.
Just have a bag in my car, and just by the time I get to work, there's like 40 wrappers on the floor. Despicable. Can't help it. It's too good. I never had these ones.
I wonder if I paid extra
Strawberry?
for it to be. Yeah, that's why I grabbed them. I wonder
Yeah,
if I
the
paid extra
licensing.
for the cat.
The kitty cat.
So it's got the frosting and it's pink. Do you eat it flavor side down?
Mm-hmm. Like a Pringle.
Yeah.
It's like salty strawberry, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's kind of strange for it
Well,
to
it
be
doesn't
so
I don't
salty.
feel like the flavors really mend. And then there's a weird at the very end. It's almost like you know how mint, like there's that menthol part. At the very end, there's a tiny bit of that. Like there's toothpaste on it or something. You know what I mean? Like it's just very, very, very subtle.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about.
You feel it?
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
get what
I
you're
get it.
saying.
I didn't get any menthol.
I was like, what is he talking about? But
Mm.
I get what you're saying now.
It's at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the strawberry. I'll stick with the coconut ones.
Yeah, I'm barely getting any strawberry.
Yeah.
Maybe mine was broken.
The strawberry is very, very subtle.
Well, I can kind of smell it, but
It's one of my favorite snacks. I had some yesterday.
Oh,
But
good.
strawberry doesn't have value. They don't. Do they know that just because you slap on all these crazy flavors, it doesn't add value? It just gets us to try it because we're suckers.
yeah.
You never get it again.
Ever again. Don't need to. Mm.
Just tastes a lot worse.
After eating all that stuff. Should we move on to the next drink then?
Sure. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is yours downed?
Mine's about to be.
Is yours downed?
Mhm.
So we did get the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream 0. Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. I was like, wow. I'm a fan. Lucky Costco doesn't send a 30 bomb of them because I'd probably be getting those all the time. Orange cream Coca-Cola.
Orange cream Coca-Cola.
They're really reaching
It
there.
doesn't say new. Only
Because
limited.
Huh.
You did that one.
think about how long Coca-Cola's been around. Has there ever been a point where people have put an orange juice in it? Like an orange squeeze? Was that ever a
You
thing?
don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's a national
People put
thing.
I don't think
peanuts
so.
in it, so you never know.
I thought that was just to
Yeah.
snack and drink at the same
We've
time.
tried random
did that-
Cracker Barrel popcorn, I think. Haven't we?
Like what flavor? Just popcorn
Yeah.
flavor? I want to know whenever they do a brand collab like that,
Mm-hmm.
how much is Cracker Barrel really involved? Or did they just give their name out?
Yeah.
They give their name out, they have someone down at Cracker Barrel try it, go, we'll
Nah.
let it.
Is
We'll let
Cracker
it
Barrel
go.
popcorn an actual thing though at the restaurants?
I don't remember.
What
I
does
think I've
Cracker
only
Barrel
eaten,
have to do with popcorn?
I think I've only eaten there once.
I've been there a few times.
Cheddar. And they make a
Ooh,
caramel
boy.
and cheese mix.
Chicago style. So the Chicago style, you got to be careful because if you don't shake up the bag, or if there's no way to shake up what you're getting,
Mhm.
all the caramel goes to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Chicago, I had the Chicago mix from, it starts with a G, I think, and I got like a medium. That was a mistake. I could not even get close to finishing that thing, and it was so salty. I was like dying. It was like I was drinking salt water.
Oh God.
And the caramel, like I like more of a, I'd even go with a caramel drizzle on popcorn.
Mhm.
When it's encased, and it's like
Yeah.
a millimeter thick. I'm like, I can't even tell this is popcorn. It just tastes like caramel. But you know, I had one time. This is one of those things. It's like mystery. And then I'm like, did that even really happen? Or did I dream that?
Hmm.
But it was a microwave popcorn deal, right?
Okay.
And it came with a packet of caramel sauce. That's like kind of the consistency of like the soft chew Werther's, right?
Okay.
And it's like you open it up and you lay it like on top somehow. I can't remember. And then you like flip the bag. There was like a process. And then you put it in the microwave and it pops.
Mhm.
And somehow the caramel becomes this consistency that you like shake the bag and it evenly and perfectly coats each popcorn. So it's like hot caramel melted popcorn.
Hmm.
And it was so good. And I can never find it. I don't know what it
Wow.
was. I want to say it was Orville Redenbach or one of those,
Mhm.
but I don't know. And I've never seen it.
So you had a box that you done multiple, or you just had one
I
bag?
had one. So I don't even know where I got it. So then when I think about it, I'm like, did I dream that? Was that in a dream? But it was like so good because it's so hard to do,
Mhm.
right? I remember I would get caramel corn and then I had kettle corn and I didn't know they were different.
Mhm.
But I was like, this is way better. Like it's got the salty, like I didn't know it was a different product.
Yeah.
So I was confused as to what to ask for.
Mhm.
So do you guys want to switch over to hot stuff?
Well, we got some other chips that we can try.
Okay.
Like
or
the
do you wanna
Oots.
do
Yeah, can we do this one?
That's
And then we'll do that one.
because all like we have candies and then like hot or
We'll do
like
hot last.
dill
How about hot last?
because there's dill stuff.
Okay,
too,
hot
so-
last. Is that okay?
Yeah. Whatever.
Oots. This is a regional thing because we've
Oots
never
is the
had them.
correct pronunciation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's Oots.
Yeah.
Oots.
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 All right. Well,
Oots.
it sounds like they've been making chips for a while. 1921, it says. And salt vinegar, not the kettle style, which sometimes I go for. But to me, the bag, it already looks like a mix, like a in between the Lay's salt vinegar,
Okay.
which sometimes can be too light, right? Too thin,
Okay.
almost
Oh
transparent.
yeah.
And then you got the crunch, which is always good. But sometimes you get sick of it. You want to try something different. So enter the oots. Now, first you got the old like. I just opened this bag and it's empty, but
But you get 20% more.
apparently is 20% less before. I know the bag was the same size.
You get
But,
20% more air.
20% more.
Nah. Didn't you talk about these? You had these before, right? When you lived in Maryland.
I did, yeah. I had oats before.
I feel
Just
guilty.
tastes
I
like
feel
the-
guilty saying this. I don't think they're good.
I know. It just tastes like regular
They're not
hot
good.
chip.
Where's the salt and vinegar?
Yeah.
Cool.
The
Maybe-
Tim's Cascade, I'll eat those, and I'll have a pH
Oh yeah.
problem
Oh yeah. yeah.
in my mouth where it's just
Well, yeah,
shedding.
definitely have a problem.
Yeah. Where these,
The acidity
yeah,
will just wreck you.
I'm
Do
just
we
not.
just want to do this?
Yeah,
because
sure.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
So that was the first It's. This is comically called a family size. Yeah, family size in one sitting, maybe. I mean, maybe, sometimes you got to go with other brands, get the different flavors. Yeah, hot honey could be good.
It could be.
A hot honey.
I feel like a lot of things that I have that are hot honey flavored aren't crazy honey flavored or crazy hot flavored.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay.
It smells weird.
A little spice.
Smells weird. Oh god.
I don't really get the honey as much, but there's a little zing.
Like the Korean honey butter chips, like those are honey.
Yeah,
Honey. You get the honey and you get
Yeah.
the butter.
yeah.
I can smell the honey.
I didn't have the honey butter till like way later. I didn't know it was a thing. And then I was like, damn, this is bomb.
They do stink.
I feel like they're pretty good, but the texture is not that great.
Yeah, how do they do that?
The texture is just not, it's got a lot. It almost tastes like a Pringle style,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it's like reconstituted.
Mhm.
I wish they had more
dig
waffle
these.
chip.
I like
stuff.
this.
Let me have a couple more and see what we're working with.
The hot honey, it's pretty. I would get those again.
Much better than the
Than
Salt and vinegar,
Yeah.
It's not a good flavor, but the texture of the chips, I like them crunchy enough to where I think I might go deaf even.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
Even though we said we were going to do hot
Little
later,
comparison. Little comparison.
but now we've moved.
So hot honey is the new flavor. Oh, look at that. Boom. And this is the Pringles version of it.
Mhm.
It's a hot honey showdown. It's hot honey shootout.
Shoot at.
These here are bursting with flavor.
That's what they say. I feel like I used to see a lot. Well, I used to see a lot more commercials in general. But remember the Pringles commercials were like very memorable.
Mhm.
You know.
Aren't they extreme? Or something extreme?
Wow. Hello, taste.
It's
Where's the flavor?
way better.
There's no
There's
flavor.
nothing going on with these. These are just regular ass
It
Pringles.
tastes like this is the LaCroix
Yeah.
I just had of those. These are weak.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
This is more in line with the hot honey things that I've had before.
Nothing there.
Like I'm like, where is like I need to shake it onto it?
And all the dust all, yeah.
But no, there's just nothing on them.
It's like maybe produced in a factory that produces actual hot honey chips. And just the wafting went on the potatoes. They need to have who's at their focus groups. They're like, all right, gang, we're about to drop a $80 million investment on this new hot honey flavor. Tell me what you think. They're like, these are amazing.
Do they have
Release them today?
Do they have a broad spectrum of people?
It needs to
Or
be a
is there
jury
a
duty.
demographic?
They need to have jury duty on for chips. They need to go out there and get
Who's-
regular
who's
people.
Pringles demographic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Need a 50-year-old?
I honestly don't know. Because I was thinking about how Denny's, do they know they're done for? Because young people don't want to eat there. And the old people that love Denny's, that's like associated with their youth,
Mhm.
they're all going to be gone.
Yeah.
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 Then what are you going to do?
Because you were saying that, and I was like, "What are you talking about? I love Denny's." And I'm like, "Oh God, I am old."
I used to be about Denny's. I don't know if you remember this, but back in the days, Denny's used to give baseball cards out. And they were like hologram. It was a big deal.
I remember that.
And I like Denny's because I didn't know you could buy mozzarella sticks just anywhere.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I thought you'd get them at Denny's. You know what I mean? There's certain things that because my mom worked there, I didn't
Mhm.
know other places had that kind of stuff. I thought it was like a Denny's exclusive. Once I learned they're everywhere and you can get them, they're better.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I've only gone there for like the free food on Veterans Day. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even get anything extra. They're like, "Do you want orange juice?" I'm like, "No, I'm not trying to give you any money. I'll give you a tip because I don't want to feel guilty.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to get anything extra here."
Yeah. Did you go for Veterans Day?
No, I don't
Did you go anywhere?
I don't go ever to anything for the free
I go
food.
hard. It's like
Yeah.
It's
That's the
too
fun.
much. There's too many people. It pisses me off, and so I just never go.
you got to hit it like at the right time. Like I went to
I think the only thing that I used to do is in Maryland, I used to go to Wawa because no one ever knows that Wawa gives you free food. And so I
some of
would
the
go
deals
there
are
and
pretty
get
good.
it.
Like BJ's will give you like a whole ass meal, which is
Mhm.
pretty good. And if there's enough BJ's around, and they give you a certificate for like another thing,
Hmm.
you just gotta go like farther away from the base.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
the trick. So they give you a tray. Look at
Oh,
this. Have you ever seen this before?
No, I have not. That's
It's a tray that slides out. They don't even need the can.
Oh yeah, it's the
Black pepper ribeye steak flavor. This is Lay's.
Yeah.
Asian Lay's.
Asian Lay's.
Lay's really locked down the Asian market quick.
They did.
They jumped in. They're like, let's do a crawdad ranch flavor, whatever kind of nonsense, and they were just locked in the market.
Oh,
the
this is-
first the first like 2 seconds is really good.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. But there's something about them. They're like sweet.
Mhm.
There's like sugar on it
Yeah.
or something, which is weird.
Yeah. It just tastes too much like beef, but in a chip, it's throwing me off. Like it tastes too much
Like it's
beef
almost
to
like
me.
juicy somehow.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's just.
Like
This-
they just raining out a steak on
I
some
think
potatoes.
I
Yeah.
think if someone likes steak, they will really, really, really like these.
I like those.
Well,
I kind of like them.
but
I
I'm
would,
not.
I would finish that too.
Yeah,
I.
for sure.
I would finish the two, but I don't know if I would buy another one.
Ugh.
I think about
Well,
it.
I just don't know why it tastes sweet though.
there's
There's
sweet
sweetness-
steak like bulgogi.
there's
Bulgogi has
sweetness to
sugar
it.
on it.
3 grams of added sugar. Not a lot, but
Yeah.
Enough.
Oh,
I gotta say they do
Ugh.
Pringles better than Pringles,
they do. Yeah.
which is crazy.
I now want Lay's hot honey
Yeah.
Pringles.
Well, so Pringles, do they have a patent on like the cardboard tube? Because
And
Lay's,
Easter ran out.
but Lay's is not a Lay's. It's plastic though.
Yeah.
Except for this one, but this is a different size.
Mhm.
So like, do they own the tube plant as well?
Would they want it to be in a tube though, or would they want it to be differentiated with the plastic?
Yeah, so people don't get confused and they
So
get
you figure
Pringles.
like in a park and some dude has a can. and,
Like,
oh,
did-
that Pringles
did-
is that late.
Yeah, did Pringles like run the whole market for all these years? And Lay's like one day they woke up and were like, you know what?
There must have been some.
I want to know the
Trademark.
backstory.
Yeah.
I want to know the behind the
Story of it
scenes.
all.
Ooh, cheese pizza. These are one of my favorite morsels. Although I will say, I hate cheese pizza
Do you?
because it's just cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
I'm
know
not a
what a
fan of it
pepperoni
either.
pizza is?
Yeah.
Cheese pizza,
pizza.
with pepperoni. And I'm like, so that means you just don't like pepperoni?
Yeah.
You just eat cheese pizza
You
like
could ask her.
5-year-old?
She loves cheese pizza.
Cheese.
You don't like
pizza at
pepperoni?
Costco has
She
more
doesn't-
calories than the pepperoni.
She hates pizza
Wow.
just in
That's
general.
why.
They dump more cheese on it, and that's
That's crazy.
The caloric.
That's
difference.
crazy.
Wow, that is crazy.
I like, you know what I will go for? I'll go with cheesy bread
Mm.
because it's not trying to be something else. Like, I wonder how Italians feel about cheese pizza. Right, use their minds.
It smells like a cheese pizza. It smells exactly like a cheese pizza.
There's no pizza.
That tastes weird. I don't know if I like that.
It's oregano.
What is going on here?
It tastes like a cheese pizza, but not in the good way.
It tastes like a crappy cheese pizza
If you,
that's like artificial, like super artificial.
it tastes like a hyper artificial cheese pizza that's
Yeah.
cold
Mhm.
and stale.
Oh man,
That's not a good flavor.
that is not
They're
good.
just out of the fridge, leftover. Not DiGiorno's pizza that you made.
Yeah.
You got from the dollar store.
Sad Orno.
Like sometimes I just don't like some of these flavors. I don't know how they make them.
That's what I'm saying.
Like yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
who
They had a focus group. How many
Yeah.
people did they?
Like-
Was there only 3 guys in there that just fucking eat everything? And they're like, it's amazing. Yeah. Like, how did this get past people? I remember one time I was at GNC and they had all these protein bars and they were all like super cheap. And I was like, oh, I want to try like a bunch of different ones. One of them was so gross. I was like, how did this get to the store?
Mhm.
Who was eating this being like, this should go out? I'd pay $2.75 for this.
Let's dump some money in
That's
this.
crazy.
It is.
I don't get it.
know
I don't get it.
Where to?
We didn't talk about the Coca-Cola, did we?
No, we didn't, because you didn't even drink it when me and Carl drank it.
Yeah, did I miss something?
Now you were talking about something else.
It's orange vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's vanilla Coke with orange.
Orange cream.
Cream in it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoy.
I was
dig
expecting
it.
more.
It's not bad, but I feel like there's don't they have orange cream soda? Isn't that already a thing?
I don't know.
I'm almost positive they do, and it's probably better than this.
Coke? Or just orange cream in general?
It's just orange cream soda.
Mhm.
Like the cream
Oh,
soda.
yeah. Jones has one of those.
I bet you it's way better. Than
Oh, yeah,
this.
100%.
Way better.
Which one?
It's not bad, but if they did a case for like 99 cents, when the inevitably fails, they're just trying to like
This one?
liberate all of
Is
them.
that what you're saying? Or this?
Each habanero, do the chip first.
One? Okay.
This is the saddest flavor. This is one step away from celery flavor. It's
Cucumber lime is my go-to Gatorade flavor.
It's cucumber flavor, but it's not even like marinated cucumber. Or cucumber with flavor. You know what I'm saying? Nobody eats just plain cucumbers. They made it a damn.
Stewart's does make.
That's
them
right.
good.
Stewart's. Stewart's has like
They
root
make
beer, cream soda, and
Mhm.
it's an orange cream. It's got the popsicle cream
Yeah.
on it.
Yes.
It's good with
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coca-Cola. I don't know, man. Okay, it looks like sour cream and onion.
Oh, don't smell the bag.
That's the first thing I have to do. Because
I don't smell anything. It's not as bad as I thought, but I want to know who's eating these.
well, this is in Asia, so that's different.
I know, but I want to know the Asian people that love potato chips. You know what I mean? What is it? Cucumber lime Gatorade?
Mhm.
They're probably pretty good because it's lime.
Oh
Yeah.
man. It reminds me of the cucumber lime Gatorade, though. It really does. But
Yeah,
man,
there's like a little tangy.
yeah, that like cleared out my nose too because of like the weirdness of this shit.
50% less.
50% less what though?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like
This has like a menthol-y thing
Yeah.
going on.
It does. I didn't want to say that because
Yeah.
I felt like I was weird when I said it before. I didn't want to like try to like put that on these chips, but it does. It totally does. Yeah. I
like
don't know, man.
I was really thinking that they would it would taste like a cucumber salad or something like that, but it does not. It tastes
You know what I bought for the first time in my whole life?
Hmm.
Feta cheese.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've never purchased it for myself. I've had it. Never went to the store and bought some. So Lee bought these. They're like avocado, mashed avocado, like things from
Cups?
Costco. Yeah.
Yeah.
She bought them and then she just gave up on them immediately, which you can't do
Yeah.
because you have a Costco amount
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
avocado, smashed avocado. So you gotta. She was like, you gotta eat these now. You either gotta throw them away or eat them. And I was like, what do I do? How do I eat this?
Well, you know, throwing away is not enough.
And I was like, avocado toast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I got sourdough toast, which I never get toast. I never get bread.
Hmm.
Sourdough bread. Put that avocado on there. And then she's like, put feta on it. And then everything seasoning.
Mhm.
And then you strudel some hot chili oil.
Mm.
Elevated. Pretty good.
Sounds fancy.
It's pretty
It does
good.
sound fancy.
So I was waxing that like, on the daily. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So we're moving to the last two snacks, which are both hot.
We're having those Post
Yeah,
Malone
we're
Oreos.
What?
The Post Malone Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do those?
We are on Oreos and you didn't do the Post Malones?
No. Okay,
What's wrong
we
with
do
you?
those first. Oh yeah, we also got to do a chocolate bar. I forgot.
Post Malone.
Oh, yeah.
How did he get Oreo's number? Or how did they get his number? You know what I mean? He got like Cane's chicken for some reason.
Yeah.
And Bud Light,
Mhm.
right? But these are Post Malone Oreos. You guys own
Does he have
Oreo.
Marlboros?
That's pretty cool. I wonder how many of these he's eaten.
Post Malone cigarettes?
And I feel like, didn't they have peanut butter chocolate Oreos before?
Is that what this
Doesn't
is? Peanut
seem-
butter chocolate?
Doesn't seem new.
No, it's a salted caramel and like a
Oh, it smells pretty good. And it's got one vanilla, one chocolate. This one was missing. I'll just do a triple
A
decker.
triple decker. You're
Just might.
insane,
I just
sir.
might. Smells good.
yeah, it's like salted caramel and like snickerdoodle or something.
Mm. Pretty good. There's like another layer of texture in the frosting, but I don't know what it is. I'm like, oh, it's a salt,
Mm.
right?
And salt.
A salt rocks. Okay, they're pretty good.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
If I
I
see
could dig
these,
them.
if I see these on ultra discount,
Yeah.
you're trying to get rid of them. I get some.
once it's all over,
Uh-huh.
everyone's done eating them. These are definitely a pretty good Oreo.
I hate to say they're way better than the Chinese ones. Way better.
We have discussions at work about people who don't like to say the word moist.
You don't like what?
Moist.
Oh, isn't that a thing now?
Yeah.
I think it's like a psychological thing.
These are
It's like,
How do you describe some things? So we're just like messing around at work, like, oh, when anybody bring food, like, oh, is it damp? You got some damp cake.
damn.
I was gonna say, oh, the cream is so damp.
All right.
So waterlogged.
That one doesn't sound cool. I want a cool.
What?
We have to eat that one at some point.
Yeah, I know.
No, they're just gonna disappear.
Edamame sea salt.
Okay.
That's the cool one you went for.
Toasted edamame beans, which are just soybeans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Peruvian milk chocolate. It's 47% cacao.
Cacao.
Women owned, direct trade. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means, and I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not fact checking any of that.
And how can you? There's no way for me to know any of this. People, they're like, I only buy organic, grass fed, whatever, right?
Mhm.
It's like, I love that for you. But I don't know if that's true. They could just be lying. You know what I mean? There's no regulations. The vocabulary in which they use is not regulated. I've never heard of anyone getting in trouble for lying, and I know there are liars out there.
Yeah.
You know they're
right,
out there.
They're out there.
I want to break the last piece that has a bean.
I would say the chocolate's pretty good. It's got a nice, interesting flavor. The bean part doesn't feel necessary, but it's not bad. It's unique.
I mean, the bean part's like a good rice crisp or a crispy.
It's there for texture.
Like a texture maker.
Mhm.
Reminds me of like, I got some Hershey's with almonds gifted to me.
Mhm.
I'm like, the almonds really add to it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, they give it that texture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So
How
now
are Mr. Goodbars
to
not
the
more
hot.
popular?
Are those peanuts, right?
Mhm.
There's not enough. They need more. The ratio needs to be like
In a
questionable.
Mr. Goodbar?
I think so. Every time I've ever had one, I didn't think it tasted like peanuts at all. It didn't seem like there was enough peanuts in it at all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now you get yourself a payday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And another reason I think my Mr. Good bars aren't as popular is because I think a significant number of the population, when they see a Mr. Good bar next to a Baby Ruth, right?
Okay.
They're reaching for the Baby Ruth because it's got that nougat in there or
Yeah.
caramel or whatever that other
Mhm.
third factor is.
Yeah.
And it's named after an American hero.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The Bambino,
Mhm.
who probably assaulted people.
Yeah.
You know what I
On a regular
mean?
basis,
You
yeah.
know he did
Mhm.
because you know he would get wasted and he was like, I'm the best, and you would just probably assault people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just know that he did, and people gave him a pass.
So, do we want to do the hot stuff? Or 'cause
You
we're at
said earlier,
50
you
minutes.
said candy earlier.
Candy.
Yeah, didn't he say candy?
Hot
He said
candy?
candy.
No, you just said candy in general. Like we have all this candy.
Oh, we do have sushi, but I don't know.
If you don't want to deal with candy,
Well, we're
I
at
get
50 minutes, so
okay. Well, you want to do the sriracha, golden sriracha?
we could do the golden sriracha.
Is it going to be spicy?
Are we gonna do the
We'll
small
do
one?
the small. We can do the small
Oh.
batch.
I was looking at it, but it doesn't describe the flavor as
Oh,
spicy.
and sriracha. Yeah,
I'd
right.
say smoky.
It's just as tangy and sweet.
Oh yeah.
Tangy and sweet.
Could be good. The sleeper hit was the Tapatio ones. I like Tapatio,
Mm.
but I thought Tapatio Doritos seems kind of too strong.
Hmm.
They were good.
Yeah.
I got them again. Get them more than once. They smell like corn. Oh, okay. I see what's
Tangy
going on
and
here.
sweet?
Mhm. Yeah.
Is it like ketchup? It smells
Mm.
like ketchup.
It's like ketchup adjacent, but
Ugh.
better. They're not bad.
I don't eat enough sriracha to know how true this flavor is.
It's pretty close. I eat a lot of sriracha. I have sriracha like almost every day. Because I put it on hard-boiled eggs.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's what the wife does too.
Because the sriracha, when you put it on the hard-boiled egg, it doesn't slide off like other sauces.
Right.
It somehow like adheres to the egg.
Mhm.
Let me try some more. I don't.
I'm
I think those are good.
I don't
I'm
think
not
they're good
sad
at
I
all.
have a bag of them, but I'm glad I didn't buy the Costco bag.
Mm.
Because I don't know if I'll get these again.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
Would you
They
like some
might,
ketchup?
they might be. No, I was gonna say they might be the thing that I like the least out of what we ate today, but no, there was something that was worse.
I think-
so-
I think if these were mixed, if you had a bag that was 50% golden sriracha and 50% Cool Ranch,
that might be.
Okay.
and they like their dust kind of like interchanged a little bit,
Yeah, Comey.
rubbed off
Mhm.
on each other, I think that could be good.
So, all right, let's.
Oh wow, this sounds scary. Is this the last hot thing?
No, we got one. That hot, and then this, and
That's
then
it?
done. Yeah.
Okay. This is called numb and spicy hot pot.
Because that's how you're supposed to have hot pot.
Numb?
Numb. Yeah.
You just numb your
numbing
mouth?
hot.
That's crazy. That seems like some sort of.
That's how Chinese people get it.
That's like makes it seem like what do they call it? Masticating.
Yeah.
Like masochist.
Yeah,
Masticating masochist.
Masticating
chewing.
masochist.
They're
Yeah.
chewing.
Yeah.
Numb.
I'm super excited to eat these. I hope they're so hot, but I feel like they're not even going to be that hot.
I smell something. That's
Mm. I see what's going on here. The spiciness is like a plane taking off.
Mm.
It's not a fast acting.
it's an herb.
It's over time.
Oh, it's
It
does-
smells like the mala hot.
not
It does.
sriracha. Or not cilantro.
It is numb. It
Oh
is
no,
numb.
it's the leaves that come with pho. Are those basil? leaves?
Basil.
Basils, yeah.
Basil.
That's what I smell.
It does have the numb. It is numb and spicy.
I wish.
I just don't know. I just don't know why you would get this on purpose in a soup. Because this right here, that looks like a hot dog. So how do you eat this? Do you just scoop it in your mouth?
You
Or
put your meat in it, so it's like you never had
Oh.
hot pot before.
No.
Like you get
I
hot
think
pot
so.
and you have your soup, and then
Mhm.
you get a bunch of vegetables and meat, and then you cook it inside of the soup and you eat it.
But
We gotta take you to hot pot.
you don't eat
man.
any of this part?
I mean, you can, but you're
Is it
like,
frowned upon?
no.
I was like, he's eating the hot pot. He's eating it.
Yeah, I think we'll have to take you and Lee to some hot pot sometime because Jamie, that's like one of Jamie's favorite things, is hot pot.
I've heard about it a lot. I've heard good things. People get excited about it. They get all hyped. They're like,
Yeah.
ooh, hot pot.
There's a place in Olympia that's a hot pot and a grill at the same time.
Ooh, okay. Like a Korean barbecue grill?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. You know what? I think we should finish off, though, with the glowberry drink.
No glowberry drink? Okay.
and we could the cherry on top of the hotness
Mhm.
be one of them popsicles.
Mm.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds
handle
good.
that?
Fridge?
Yep.
Blueberries in the fridge?
It is in the freezer. Yes.
In the freezer.
I didn't think it would freeze in the amount of time that we're here. All
You'll
right.
forget.
Peach habanero flavored.
That's like salsa because they always have
From
peach habanero.
Seven Select. I've always seen mango salsa,
Yeah.
which I like. Other people hate mango salsa.
Love mango salsa.
I like it. Mango salsa with lime chips.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We've had that recently.
I like it. All right.
It smells kind of spicy.
Habanero, I feel like when anything's habanero, it's very. So the Glowberry was one of those. I got a 12-pack for like $6.
Mm.
So I said yes.
Prime. Man.
I said yes to it.
Oh,
And apparently the bottles glow in the dark
interesting.
if you hold it in the sun.
Mhm.
All right. The beef jerky's not bad.
Got a bad piece.
Got a bad piece?
Gristly piece.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I'm getting a lot of peach
I'm not getting much peach
or habanero.
or anything. I think that there is. I mean, I know there's spicy though because I have like a cut in my mouth, and it's in that cut now.
Mhm. In the cut.
So yeah, that's a little something, but it's not that bad. Like I always remember, like back in the day when things used to be habanero, it used to be like you eat it and you're gonna die.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now they like really have cut down on that.
Probably think all the people that died.
I ate a habanero.
I don't really
pepper
get
once.
peach from this.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness though.
There is a sweet.
but
There's a sweetness, but it's like teriyaki.
How did they add the peach? Does it say? Marinated in peach puree. It's 7-Eleven brand, and they're doing a lot of
wait. Is it just me or is this Glowberry pretty good?
it is pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I would buy another case of this. It's actually pretty good.
No, it does not say smoked cuts of beef
like
with
it.
beef with peach and habanero. Is all it
I
says.
like it. It's only 25 calories. 2 grams of sugar. How's that possible? Wow.
It's a pretty good drink though.
I can't stand Logan Paul, but this is delicious. I like that. I actually think I think Logan Paul hurts Prime
Yeah.
for our
Yeah.
demographic.
Yeah.
Because if Prime was made by someone else or nobody,
Mhm.
I probably would be
I
more
would be
comfortable drinking it.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
if I buy that, he gets some kind of compensation or money.
Yep.
I'm like,
It's the only
forget
reason
that.
why I don't buy it. But yeah, Glowberry's pretty good.
I think I would buy another case. 50 cents a pop.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
That's good.
That's a good deal.
Mhm.
That's like refreshing
I'll
too.
buy that for $1.
You know what I mean? All right. These are them. If you've seen these on social media, they're
Gummy
viral
puffs.
sensation.
I haven't
Has a
seen them on
chewy-
social
I
media.
haven't
It has
either.
a chewy, gummy texture, and then the rest of it's like a
You flop it
popsicle.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like flopping.
yeah. So you know what that's about. You know what that's about. I don't know. I'm really intrigued because I don't know what the gummy part's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, move back and forth. What the fuck? Are they all the same flavor?
Yeah.
They are.
Okay.
They have 2 different boxes. Each come with 10, and it's like, why couldn't you do one with 5 and 5?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on now.
You do one of the pencil trick.
Is it happening? Is it happening?
Is he? Oh yeah, it's got some flop.
Yeah.
It's almost like oh, got a lot of flavor. It's like frozen Jello,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like
It's
trolley.
super smooth.
It's an interesting
It's
thing.
hydrated.
Yeah, they're good, but they're not like I want to buy these all day.
Yeah.
If you're a kid though, they probably have a ball with it.
I think the only popsicle that I would buy on the reg, one, the Melonas, Melona,
Cool.
the Asian ones, the melon,
Oh yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
bar-
Oh yeah. They had those at Costco.
all the
Oh,
different flavors.
dude.
I like that texture.
Yes, the melon ones are so good.
Creamy ones. Then like there was also like a bomb pop that was like filled, like chocolate
Ooh.
versions. So it was like chocolate filled with like caramel, whatever.
Mhm.
I bought a couple of those.
the the lemon part is much better than the cherry part.
Mm. I
Slow
like.
down, man.
No, there's no jokes.
You know how trolleys have the coating on it?
Mhm.
That's like in there somehow. Is that just me, or it's very like
That's
it's got that sour
Mhm.
part? The ones I like are the Mexican ones. Those ones are really good.
There's some chamoy on that. That would be probably pretty good.
Ooh, yeah. Is it chamoy or tahini?
Or tahine, yeah. I think.
Both.
Or yeah, or both.
Should we do a rundown of our?
Oh yeah. So best and worst.
Mm.
You're already done, so
Yeah. What was today was a pretty average one for me. Like I can't
There's
even
a lot of like in the middle of road.
yeah, everything was like in the middle. I think for me my worst then
Oh, the whole
cucumber
thing is like
chip.
that.
Yeah. The cucumber chips is probably the worst for me. I did not like those from just looking at things. And then best, I don't know. Probably the Post Malone Oreos. Actually,
Hmm.
I would get those again. Like I would keep them in the snack drawer.
I too feel like the Post Malone Oreos were good. There's a lot of ones I was like very not impressed with, but I don't want to choose the same one you did. So I'll just say like those Cheetos pizza, cheap
Yeah.
pizza,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
because they're good. Just the standard version is good.
Mhm.
Then they try to add a flavor, and then it
And
made
they
it
made
worse,
Yeah.
which is you can't be doing that.
Mhm.
It's offensive.
I'm offended. The cucumber chips are pretty good to me. Would not put those in the bottom.
That's because you like that whack ass Gatorade flavor.
I agree with the pizza Cheetos, but then I would also put the oh man, I was thinking the numb chips don't do it for me, but the
Red
Pringles
Velvet.
hot honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean it's
I think especially combined to the Oots,
Mhm.
it's like they're not even trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't even show up.
I'm gonna say my best. That steak.
Really? The
Mhm.
best
Wow.
steak, huh?
Wow, really?
Interesting.
I mean, I think they were surprisingly better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
I'm still weirded out by it because they tasted too good, like too much like steak to me that I didn't like them in chip form.
I did think it was also interesting how they're like in a tray.
Yeah, that is true.
It's
That
like a
is pretty
tray tube. I've
interesting.
never seen that in my life. Remember when they had like they were Pringles shaped in a tube, but they were like chocolate?
Mhm.
Remember that?
No.
Why did they make those?
Were they Pringles brand?
No, they were like Hershey's.
Yeah.
They were like waffle cone pieces dipped in chocolate or something.
No, they had them where they were just chocolate, but in the shape of Pringles chips.
Yeah, we had those.
Why? Why did they make those?
I don't remember why.
Were there not ones that were waffle cones, like a waffle cone in the shape of a Pringle, then dipped in chocolate? Because if that's not a thing, it sounds pretty good.
I feel like that is a thing, but not fully engulfed in chocolate. They do a half.
Mm.
Like the underside's dipped.
Because wasn't the chocolate covered Pringles, weren't they like, didn't they taste stale or something?
Chocolate covered Pringles.
Well, they looked like chocolate covered Pringles. Like they were like Pringles.
Were they just chocolate, or they covered? Were they?
Something was, it was covered something that was
No, I
chocolate.
thought it was
covered
just
shit.
chocolate.
Was it just chocolate? It might be just chocolate then.
Oh,
I don't
definitely
remember.
not.
We've eaten way too
I've
many
had plenty of
snacks
chocolate
again.
chips That did taste stale.
Yeah, it's weird now when I eat a popsicle. There's nothing on the stick, right? There's no joke or anything. There's
Yeah,
no
that's what I
factoid.
said. I was like, where the hell's the joke at?
Yeah.
We're getting lazy.
What are the ones that have the jokes?
Laffy Taffy stuff.
Laffy
Oh,
Taffy?
well, the
No, no,
popsicle.
popsicle stick.
Yeah, popsicle. I don't know. I don't know what brand that is.
Is there one where it's a company and they make tongue depressors and popsicle sticks, or is that does it never cross over? Because these popsicle sticks, they're thin, right?
Mhm.
Then you got the like hourglass kind
Mhm.
for the Haagen-Dazs to support the goodness.
Yeah.
On there, right? Like which ones I like is the strawberry shortcake ones. That's not really
Ones on the outside?
popsicles though.
Ice cream bar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream bars aren't popsicles.
Right.
I used to be into I think it's because we were poor, but the ones where there's like two sticks
Oh yeah.
and you gotta like break them,
Yeah.
but you just eat them both.
Aren't those the ones that come with jokes on them?
No.
No.
The pineapple ones are good.
Yeah, the pineapple ones are so good.
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know, but they're so good. There's some sugar-free pineapple ones that the sister-in-law randomly found, and I was smashing them. Like she like
Wow.
randomly found them, and I was just like,
I
"Yo,
love
keep
the-
buying these.
I
I'm
love
just
the-
gonna keep eating them."
I love the freeze pops,
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze. That was the first time I got real irresponsible.
Yeah.
It was like when I first had like somehow I had money. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to buy a whole box, and I felt like it was like an insane thing to do.
King of the
There
world.
were 72 of them in there, and I was like, these are all mine.
All
Yeah.
And I can eat all of them in one sitting if I wanted to.
Mhm.
And each one is 1 ounce, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if I eat 40 of them, that's one Slurpee. And I drink, that's nothing. So if I eat, 20, and what I do is I'd throw them up in the air and I'd have a knife and I'd be like, ah! I would see like how I could cut it. But if you cut it too close to the top, that ice part would fly out
Mm-hmm.
and it would land like somewhere that you couldn't get it, or it'd be hard to get, and then it would melt.
Yeah.
Now you got sticky juice problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would eat the shit out of those. But then sometimes I'd get impatient because I'd eat a bunch of frozen ones, and then there'd be ones that somehow like were insulated, so they're not frozen,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, I would never want to just get the
Oh,
juice.
dude.
So I'd
You don't
wait.
want to wheeze the juice.
So I just wait till they got a little bit frozen, just enough. But then I'd be like, damn it, get so
I
impatient.
feel like that last bit of juice is like the best part.
Yeah, that's what
Where you're
It's
trying to
only
get
if
it out and it has the 2 ribs on
Yeah,
the
it's
outside.
only if it's cold enough though.
Yeah, true.
It's got to be cold. If you didn't have any substance,
Mhm.
there's no texture to chew on. It's just pure juice. It's not the same. And then I remember I would try to create my own like freeze drinks. So I just like pour Coke in a cup and freeze it.
Yeah.
It was like somehow all the flavor was like either at the top or the bottom.
Yeah.
It'd be like at the top, be like this glaze, and it'd be really good. And then by the time you got to the bottom, it's just like ice.
Ice.
So I'm like, why am I eating this? And I was
I
fascinated
remember
by
Beth used
how
to
that
do
worked.
that. She'd always have Cokes in the freezer.
Because I'm like, how does it work?
Well,
All right, well,
thanks
that
everyone
was fun.
for joining us.
Tom?
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Tom?
Tom. So we'll see you guys the next time. Peace.
I went to the store and I bought just this.
Huh?
Just this one item.
Oh.
He'd like to.